Jamie and Jay, congratulations on season 2. I'm actually a fan of the show, so excited to chat with you guys.
Amazing. Thank you.
It's such an amazing world you've created with this show. What is something, a moment, a scene that sort of captures this strange and beautiful world that you created that you really loved?
For me, I think it was the first time I stepped on a row. I mean, I came in for this season and everyone talked about the row, this amazing set that had been built. And, and they even made it bigger for this season. And you go in and you are transported into a different world. It's unbelievable. And you have like hundreds of extras dressed up as pucks and fairies. And I think the first time we did the scene where we walk onto the row and they had the whole row dressed and all the extras were in it. It was the first time you were seeing what the row had turned into since they were put there by the humans, and it was unbelievable. It was a moment I'd never forget.
Jamie?
Yeah, similar to Jay, I did a scene at season 2, and visually it's in the row. It was amazing. You had these decapitated heads stuck on spikes, and all the crits are just looking on. Orlando is there protecting a crime scene for us to investigate. I come in with my crowd and I purposely contaminate the crime scene in front of everyone as a show of power. And then amidst all this visual, Orlando and I had this kind of low dialogue about who's more in charge. And it's a chess game. And it was so exciting to play because you're amongst this sort of amazing cruelty, and you're having this dialogue with this character, both who believe they're absolutely justified in doing what they're doing, and both trying to suss out each other's weaknesses. It was an amazing scene, very memorable for me.
Yeah. So give us a little flavor for the behind the scenes. It's such an amazing cast you're working with, a behind the scenes moment that, 10 years from now, you'll look back on this experience and just remember that moment of, working with the cast or someone. Jay?
I mean, for me, my favorite days were the ones where everyone was in. That was where the scenes where I mostly enjoyed it. Any day where there's big crowds and big sets, that's where you really get, acting wise, you like enjoy the one-on-one moments. But to really, when you get lost in the world, I remember there was that scene Jamie's talking about. We were all there because the Fae folk are there and everyone's looking at these decapitated heads. And Jamie and all the police were there, Orlando was there, Cara was there, like we were all there. And then, in between takes, we all just hang out and have fun and laugh in fairy wings and horns and, police uniforms. So for me, there was an amazing camaraderie. He says, I mean, like we just all felt so lucky and privileged to be doing what we were doing.
Yeah, Jamie, any particular moments?
No, I very similar to Jay. The one scene that blew me away was the very end scene. I can't talk about it because I don't want to give it away. But the very end scene on the row, and I was a small part of that. But watching, everybody was on set that day, and also every actor and extra, I add. They'd got this energy going where they were determined and crystal clear about the violence that was going to ensue. And I would nip back with the director and I'd watch the takes on the monitor and I was just blown away by it. Visual, and also how everyone was just in the moment going for this without giving anything away, this violence. And then in between takes, everyone will be, again, hugging and laughing and dying to do it again. And again, and this is where Eric was brilliant and the director, they gave such latitude to the actors. It wasn't strategically done. You were put in a situation and you were allowed to express what you wanted to feel naturally, and you were given the moments to do that. It was really clever.
Yeah.
And another great one, I've got to tell you, was just before COVID hit. We all had a big party, all the crew, and we all met hugging each other, because at that time, no one knew what COVID was. And we were like, oh, this is ridiculous. We'll see you all again in a month, a year and a half later.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Jamie and Jay, well, we're glad you got to finally wrap this thing up. So glad to get a chance to speak with you today.
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.